Hola a todos. Para hoy, we're going to review the preterite and the imperfect. Actividad 1. Dos preguntas. ¿Qué hiciste esta mañana? Dos actividades. So what did you do this morning? These were specific past events, and we're going to use the preterite to express that. Por ejemplo, esta mañana me levanté y tomé café. Número 2. ¿Qué actividades hacías con frecuencia en el colegio? Fíjense por primero, colegio significa high school. Es un cognado falso, no significa college. La universidad significa college. Here, we're asking what activities did you do frequently when you were in high school? So for that reason, this is a habitual action. We're going to use the imperfect. Por ejemplo, en el colegio yo tocaba la guitarra y luchaba con frecuencia. Ok, vamos a ver un repaso de todo. Usamos el pretérito para describir una acción compleja en el pasado, okay? En un momento específico. Por ejemplo, perdón, vimos a Beto anoche. We saw Beto last night. So completed past action, we're using the preterite. Las acciones tienen comienzos y terminaciones. Now, if you're putting the emphasis on the beginning or the ending of an action, we're going to use the preterite. Por ejemplo, empecé a estudiar español hace 2 meses, okay? Otro ejemplo, remember I'm saying if you put the emphasis on the ending of an action, you're also going to use the preterite. Terminé de trabajar a las 8 anoche. I finished working at 8 o'clock last night. To signify a change in condition or emotion, se usa el pretérito. Por ejemplo, te enojaste cuando supiste lo pasó. Okay, so did you become angry when you found out what happened? As in a reaction. Now, if it's an ongoing emotion or condition, we'll use the imperfect. We'll see here in a moment. Ok, se usa el imperfecto para describir una acción en progreso en el pasado sin énfasis en el comienzo ni la terminación. Okay, so the emphasis is on in the middle of an action, and this is going to translate to was or were plus ing in English. So I was talking, she was listening, and so forth. Oh, Rosa y Gerardo trabajaban durante las vacaciones. Acciones habituales. Se usa el imperfecto. Por ejemplo, Javier siempre jugaba al ajedrez. Descripción de una condición física o emocional. Es imperfecto. Eres rubio de niño. Okay, were you blonde as a child? Now we talk about an emotional condition in the past. We're going to use imperfect if it's seen as an ongoing thing, like she was mad as opposed to she became mad. Okay, ella, bueno, estaba enojada. Okay, she was mad as opposed to se enojó, she became mad, which would be preterite. Other descriptions, time, date, age, we're going to use the imperfect as well. Eran las 3 cuando llegamos. One thing I wanted to mention that's been brought up before, we are going to use the imperfect when we talk about an ongoing action that's interrupted by another action, the preterite. So I usually look at the ongoing action that's interrupted by the preterite as a squiggly line, and then the interrupting action in the preterite as an arrow. Okay, por ejemplo, yo trabajaba en línea cuando mi esposa entró al cuarto. I was working online when my wife entered the room. Bueno, vamos a un ejercicio. Dice, completa las frases con el tiempo correcto del tiempo. Now remember, you're going to pause the video here and complete this activity on the worksheet. I'll pause a moment here and you continue when you're ready. Ok, tenemos otra actividad. De hecho, voy a pausar el video. Ok, ya vuelvo. Estamos en el libro de texto, página 306, ejercicio 932, un accidente. Dice, completa el siguiente párrafo con la forma necesaria del pretérito o del imperfecto del verbo indicado. Okay, so we're looking for the preterite or imperfect form of the verbs in parentheses. Let's do a couple together. Esta mañana blank un accidente a las 8:30. Okay, el verbo is haber. Now, haber in the preterite is going to have a different meaning than it does in the imperfect. So we're going to use it in the imperfect to describe something in the past, and we're going to use it in the preterite to say something happened. This morning there was an accident at 8 o'clock. What do you think? Pretérito o imperfecto? Pretérito. Esta mañana hubo un accidente a las 8:30. En ese momento, yo blank por la calle Montalvo con mi amiga Reina. So at that moment, I was walking on the street, Montalvo, with my friend Reina. So note, I was walking. Pretérito imperfecto. Imperfecto. En ese momento yo caminaba por la calle. Let's do one more together. De repente, nosotros, blank, un ruido, y blank, que un coche acababa de chocar contra un árbol. Okay? De repente, so suddenly we heard a noise. Pretérito o imperfecto. Okay, this is a specific, a completed past action, a specific moment, this is going to be preterite. De repente nosotros oímos un ruido, and don't forget you're going to need an accent in the nosotros form. And we saw that a car had just crashed into a tree. Okay, so this is another completed past action happening at a specific moment, so we're going to use the preterite for that as well. Don't say, actually, I'll let you get that form. It's going to be nosotros ver. Ok, es todo para hoy. Gracias por mirar. Adiós.